Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. We're gonna do a get ready with me. I'm not gonna edit this video, so if it's long, I'm so sorry. I might cut out the part of me doing my face like I used to and just do two and plop them together, but I'm not gonna take a bunch of time to edit my videos. Sorry about the noise. I live real close to a main street, but it is what it is. I just felt like filming today, so if this video actually makes it up on my channel, hey, we are making progress, and that's what matters, right? I am so ready for fall, like so ready for fall. I think I'm going to use fall-ish colors, if that makes sense. Yeah? Okay. So I'm gonna go in with this color right here. I don't even know if these are in the right order because they fell out of their pan. I unfortunately had gotten into a fight with my one of my best friends and threw all of my makeup. This was a long time ago. We're good now, but I threw all of my makeup on the floor, and the pans are fragile now. None of them broke, which I'm super happy about. Like, I would have been devastated if they had, but you know, makeup is, although I love it, it's not as important as friendship, so I'm glad that both made it out okay. If you have been watching me from the beginning, you know everything. You know, I have been doing my damnedest to get up on my feet, and you know that I am currently in the process of trying to get a house, which I really hope, I'm gonna do this color now, really hope that I do. There's one house in particular that I want. I've actually been filming on it, but I think I might just update you now. I have gone through so much trouble trying to get my loan approved, but I've run into so many dilemmas from like just not being able to get paperwork and other things. It's been such a hassle. I never thought, I mean, I knew it wasn't going to be like a walk in the park to get a house, but I never thought it would be this hard. I've just every time I turn around, something's wrong and I have to fix it, and I'm like, why can't this be more simple? Like, why do we have to struggle so hard to get this done? I quite literally just want a house for me and my kids, but everything's turned in now. I'm just going back into that color just to make sure it's all blended. So hopefully I get approved. I got pre-approved, but you know, that doesn't mean anything. That's like those credit card companies sending you stuff in the mail saying you're pre-approved for this, and then you apply and not so much. So we'll see. I'm really hoping. I'm gonna take some of this because I want it to be a little bit brighter towards the edges. I'm just so ready for fall, y'all. It's been nice and cool the past couple of days, and I'm for it. I am living for the temperature, and I'm ready for the leaves to change. I am 100% that person that just loves fall, like to the point where it's almost annoying, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna go into this dark brown, orangey brown. Oh, I'm so ready for fall. You have no idea. I messaged my sister the other day. I was talking to her and I was like, hey, so if I had a housewarming party, if I end up getting this house that I want, if I had a housewarming party and I like just asked for decorations, do you think people would get them for me? Because like, I don't need any kitchen appliances or anything. I quite literally I just need like, I'm gonna go into this palette and I'm gonna take the black, but I quite literally just need like decorations, like, so my house doesn't look bare if I end up getting it, like, because you know, you want decorations for the house, but like, you don't want it to look boring and plain, but it's not necessarily something that you want to spend all of your money on. Like, I know I don't want to spend money on like little house decor that, sorry, my cat's getting into something, that I don't necessarily need, but like, that doesn't mean I don't want it, you know? I'm gonna take this little fluffy brush and just like, I don't want to spend money on a Christmas tree, but I want a Christmas tree, if that makes sense. Like, I want to decorate and it be cute for the kids for Christmas and Halloween and everything else coming up, if I end up getting the house by then, if I even end up getting the house that I want. But like, I don't really want to spend the money on it. Like, there are more important things than having like a little sign that says home is where the heart is, or you know, whatever. And I know that may sound stupid to some people, but like, I don't know, it's just not something I really want to spend too much money on, even though I'd like to have it. So I was like, you think people would? And she's like, yeah, definitely. I'm like, awesome, because like, if anyone wants to donate some decorations, I don't even care if they're like old Christmas decorations that they were either gonna donate or throw away, like, donate them to me. I will take them. I will gladly unload them or take them off your hands, whatever you want to say. I will take them and I will make good use out of them, I promise. I am for it. I need Christmas decorations. I just don't want to spend money on them. I want Halloween decorations for my house. I just don't want to spend money on them, you know? I just bought a bed for my son right now. It's kind of inconvenient because I don't have anywhere to really store it, but God willing, I get this house. It'll be nice because he'll have his own bed. That was definite steal. I found it at in a garage sale with a mattress, and usually I wouldn't take a mattress because like, you never know, but the people seemed very clean and well put together, and I got it for a really good deal, so like, altogether I think it'll be all right. I think I should be good. Like, they didn't seem like I would find something I don't want to in it later. Like, I wouldn't find bed bugs or something. Like, it looked practically brand new. It's hard starting over. It is so hard. And to anybody that has to do it, trust me, I understand, because like, I'm the person that literally left with absolutely nothing. I had to buy my freaking stove, washer and dryer, everything, and I actually had videos on it. I bought my washer and dryer separate, and somehow, like, separate at separate times, and somehow ended up getting a matching set even with them being from Facebook. So like, what a find. The dryer, somebody had, excuse my language, finger fucked the hell out of the button to turn it on. So I had to go in and take it apart, and once I did that, it worked just fine. But yeah, it wouldn't turn on at first. So I was like, oh, did I really get gypped out of money? Like, frick, this sucks so bad. And I ended up getting it to work, so I was thankful for that, because I was like, oh, I just wasted so much money on this dryer. And I got a nice set too. Like, it wasn't the really cheap brand from Lowe's that you just get to hold you over. It's a nice set. It's the like family size loader with like no agitator in the middle of the washer, and you can wash comforters and stuff like that in it, like the kind me and my husband bought together. So for me to find that on Facebook at 2 separate times, get them, and they match, and they're in decent condition except for the button on the one, and like some moving scratches, like as someone who had to start completely over, that was like winning the lottery. I did not think I was gonna find a washer and dryer on Facebook that I actually liked like that. And on top of that, it's about the same age as the ones that me and my husband bought together. And that shiz was like $1,000, and I got mine for like $500 or $600 altogether, maybe a little less, maybe a little bit more, give or take, whatever you want to call it. So literally felt like I won the lottery. Especially when you're like literally scrounging together money to save for this or that. You're not trying to spend too much on things, even if you need them. You're like, I don't have any money saved up yet. I don't want to do this. In the end, you know, you kind of have to, because you need that stuff, but like, it sucks. It's like, I could be saving this money for this or that, but ultimately I know I need it, so I'm going to, but like, ooh, I hate it. And thank goodness, because, oh, this year has been such a struggle, but like, it has built me too. Like, there are so many things I did this year that I never thought I would be able to. I just didn't think I was strong enough to do, or I was independent enough to do, and I have done all of it. I never thought I'd be able to say that. Like, I never thought I'd be that person that like put in flooring by themselves, or gosh, even a quarter of the things that I've done. Now, I say that, but I did have help learning how to do it. Friends or family showed me, and then I had to do it myself. But just never think that you can't do something, because I guarantee you, even if you thought you couldn't, you can. You really can. And I feel so like amazed at myself, the things that I've like actually been able to do. And I'm like, okay, sis, look at you. You got this. Like right now I'm freaking out because what if I don't get this house? But I'm trying to stay positive because like I've already done so much. Like I feel like I should be able to do this, and like I shouldn't freak out about it. I should just be excited, but it just scares the crap out of me having to do everything on my own. But like I said, I literally didn't think I'd get this far. I never thought I'd do half the stuff that I have done on my own. And I have, so it just goes to show you, you can't be, and I'm messing up my eyebrows because I can't talk and do my eyebrows at the same time, but like, look how thick this one is, look how thin this one is. Ah! Don't set yourself up for failure. Like, don't go into it thinking you can't, because I guarantee you, you can do things you never thought you could. And other people might try and push you down and tell you that you'll never make it on your own, or that you messed up, or whatever, and you just can't listen to them, because that's not going to help you. You just gotta think positively, which is hard, especially for me. With my anxiety, I like literally I spend more time freaking out about everything that could go wrong or everything I'm gonna fail at than anything that I succeed at. Like, I don't know why I do that to myself, because obviously I'm here doing it and I'm making a mess. And I'm taking forever on this video, but you know, hopefully you guys enjoy it since I don't post that often anyway. And I'm fucking up these eyebrows so bad, so excuse my language, but like, difficulties. Why? Why? Why you do this to me? Just know that if you're struggling and you're worried that you can't do it, don't. At least try it and see if you can before you decide that you can't. Because I guarantee you, you can, you just don't know it yet. And that's what I gotta keep telling myself all the time. Like, look at all the things that you have done. You don't know. Try it first. Try and see if you can do it before you decide that you can't. Because look at you. Look what you've done. I think my eyebrows are just fucked today. I really need to like clean them up and shape, because I like literally have hair going all the way up here, because that's how my hair grows. Excuse me for being a man beast. I can't help it. But yeah, I just, don't tear yourself down. Don't, because I do that all the time. I like literally live in a world of self-doubt. Like, that's all I do is, you can't do this, you can't do this, you can't do this. And then I do it and I'm like, why did I ever doubt myself? Why do I tear myself down so hard? And here I am sitting here doing it, and I still am like, maybe you can't, Taylor. Just maybe you can't. I need to work on self-love. Does anybody else? On the bright side, if you have anxiety like I do, then you can maybe understand this comment, but like maybe not. Who knows? I might sound crazy, but like on the bright side of trying to get this house, because I have anxiety, I tend to hyper focus on things. So trying to get this house, I have been more focused on that than a lot of other things lately, and it's actually helped a lot. It's helped me focus on one thing and not worry so much about things that I shouldn't be worrying about, stressing about. We're gonna go in to our Park Ave Princess palette. I don't know. Yeah. I put my contour a little high, but I like it there. I don't know. I know that's not a thing that most people do. Most people go into like the hollows of their cheeks to put their bronzer or contour, but I don't know. That's where I've always put it, and that's kind of where I like it. I feel like it, I don't know. I feel like it complements my face better than putting it down there. I don't have a big face, so I feel like it makes me look like I have a beard when I put it down there. And like when I clean it up and put the powder, I feel like it just makes me look dirty or weird, so I don't do that. Just like I also put my contour on the bottom side of my chin. I don't put it up here like some people do to shade. I don't know. I feel like it gives me a weird look. Like my face is just not long enough for it. So we're going in. Yeah, by the way, I think I mentioned it earlier, but my cat's getting into things. I got a new cat for the kids. My daughter named her Chaka. I don't know where that came from, but her name is Chaka. Whatever. I'm saving money, but I did place an order to Juvia's Place. It wasn't much. I got a foundation, a concealer, and a blush, but it was 40% off, so it was like a $50-something order that I got for like $30. So I ain't mad, because that's pretty cheap. Not that Juvia's Place is like hella expensive, but I was pretty happy about it. I feel like that was wise spending, because, you know, I like that. I buy a lot of makeup, and I tend to buy expensive makeup, and even though Juvia's Place isn't outrageously expensive, it's still one of the nicer brands. It's still up there. I guess it's time for a new one. We're gonna go into this guy. I haven't used him well, I have been using him, but not every day type of deal. So we're just gonna, I think it's pretty. I've been watching a lot of TikToks. I've been making a lot of TikToks. I've been having fun on there. I like posting on here. It's just like today I'm not editing. It's so much easier to just post something to TikTok that takes like 5 seconds versus like, I forgot to highlight everything here. So we're gonna do that real quick. It's just easier to post like a 1-minute video on there than it is to have to edit everything on here and then post. But I do want to get into posting more again on here because I used to love making videos on here. Like this was my outlet, especially when I wasn't in the best place. I wasn't doing too great. This was a nice escape. I miss it. I enjoy it. I just get so busy with work. I haven't had time lately, but like I do. I miss it so much. There's so many things about YouTube and self-expression, and I love doing my cleaning videos. One, it cleans up my entire house, which is nice. Not that I do clean up my house. It's just, I don't know if this makes sense to anybody, but when people are expecting things out of you, you tend to try a lot harder or do a lot more. And with me being so exhausted from work, I do the bare minimum. Like, I do the dishes and vacuum and pick up the toys and, you know, the barest minimum of what I used to do. I mean, it was like, because I knew I was going to make a video, I held myself more accountable. And now it's like, I'm tired and I work all the time and I use that as an excuse and I don't hold myself as accountable. I'm like, well, you know, you worked 13 hours today. You deserve to just hang out and not do anything. And I don't want to do like that anymore, but I don't want to take videos in this house too much because I know that there's a lot of repairs that need to be done. My kids aren't in any danger, but like, it still opens a window for people to judge that aren't in the same situation. And I'm aware of that. And I don't want to put myself in that situation. So I'm waiting. If I get this house, then I will probably start doing that. Videoing me cleaning again, because I loved that. I got so much done in a day that like I would literally get like a day or two where I wouldn't have to do anything and then it'd be right back a mess, sometimes the same day, but like, you know, it would just be nice to get back to that. I'm starting to find myself more and more every day, so, you know, just working on that will be nice. I'd like for you guys to see me grow and get back to where I was comfortable doing me. By the way, now that I work at Walmart, I see all the clearance and I don't want to hear anything about, you know, this or that, because y'all already know I'm the person that like buys makeup off Wish or will use my expired makeup unless it like stinks. So you get what you get and you don't throw a fit. I don't know if you can hear that in the background, but my brother moved in with me. He got out of the Marines. part of the reason why I want to move. I love my brother, but this house is not big enough for all of us. I mean, it is for like a temporary solution, but not long term. We've been living on top of each other. For a couple months now. Like I said, I love my brother, but it's just, you know, it's difficult at times. And it'd just be nice to get into my own place with the kids. Anyway, the point to that was, I don't know if you can hear that in the background. He's not here right now, but he has a fish, and that tank, I don't know what's going on with it, but it's loud as heck. It's like making this like loud gear noise. I don't know what's going on. Also reminds me I gotta feed his fish. Y'all don't let me forget about that, because like that could be bad, you know. You want to feed his fish. I don't know, do I look like a biker chick? I feel like I look like a biker chick. I need to do my hair and shit, but like, that's a lot. I need to change my shirt. What do you guys think about anything I said? Because I've just kind of been rambling. I don't remember half the stuff I've talked about. My lips are uneven. Eyebrows are uneven. Life could be a dream. Shaboom, shaboom. I don't know. I cut my hair, and I was straightening it like literally every day, and I just got lazy, so I didn't straighten it one day. I just let it air dry and like went to work. Excuse me. It's not corona. But I just got lazy and went to work one day with it curly like this, and like everybody was like, oh my gosh, that looks so good. And I was like, really? This took no effort. I literally just, you know, left it alone. And everybody was like, yes, I love it. I'm like, oh, good. That gives me an excuse to be lazy more often. Awesome. So, I haven't been straightening it in a second, which is actually probably better for my hair in the long run. Because I did cut it off so it could regrow. I gotta stop messing with my lips because they're just gonna get more and more uneven. Ugh. Okay, well, Now that I've talked your head off and rambled on and on and on for 35 minutes, thank you guys so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Mwah!